You think the arrival of the sex bots, which is one of my favorite subjects, will mean the end of the world? Please note I am writing a cabaret-esque musical based on this notion. Technology is really impacting our sex lives. We're sexting, we're flirting on text, we're meeting online. So many people have their very first erotic experiences, their erotic awakenings, sitting upright at a computer. And that's really going to impact our sort of erotic imaginations and the way we relate to each other and the way we relate to technology. And the coming of the sex bots is going to be really interesting. There's a terrific book, Love and Sex with Robots. And it got something kind of wrong. The whole sort of idea that this guy had is one day we will marry robots. And you will find out that the guy next door, whose wife you met, who seemed a little spookily hot for him, is actually a passable robot. That's the premise of the show. I'm going to destroy the premise of your show right now. Sorry, because people are going to spend tens of millions of dollars on the first sex bots to get a human being that they could rent for a lot less. The people, look at the housewives of Orange County. None of those bitches are robots, but they're all whores. The people who are going to spend millions of dollars on the very first sex bots are going to be the folks who had unrealizable sexual fantasies and interests. It won't be the guy next door married to a Stepford wife robot who passes for human. It's going to be the guy next door married to a well-hung centaur that's going to freak the shit out. The furries, the scalies, people who are attracted to half dinosaur, half human. The billionaire who, somebody who makes a, billion dollars, who just so happens to be a gigantic fetishist who's into 50-foot tall women, will have a 50-foot tall woman. And you won't be goobed out knowing that your next door neighbor is fucking basically, a 5'8" petite pretty sex toy, but that your next door neighbor's wife is 50 feet tall and she uses your next door neighbor like a dildo. Which is what the giantess fetishists think about. And then there will be, the guy down the block who has a sex bot child. I know, they always ruin everything, the pedophiles, don't they? You're having a perfectly lovely 2,000-year-old Catholic church, and then... But you remember seeing AI, right? What's the name of the actor in AI who played Jude Law? Jude Law exists. You don't have to build Jude Law. He exists. He's an actor. He's a whore. You can rent Jude Law. Right? What you can't rent, what you can't do is have the 50-foot tall woman partner. You can't have the centaur partner. You can't have the scaly, sneaky half dinosaur partner. And you can't have, morally, a child sex partner until the coming of the sex toasters. Right? And then you can really have anything you want. And that's going to be creepy.